Operations of array. Array supports various operations for manipulating and accessing their elements. Here are some common operations performed on arrays. I am going to explain the operations in the programming language C. You can download the PDF file for other programming language explanation. So let's begin. C language supports various operations that allow you to organize and manipulate data efficiently. First operation is declaration and initialization. We will declare an array and initialize it with values. First we will do the array declaration. Int myArray of 5. This declares an array named myArray capable of holding integers and its size is specified as 5. Initialization. This initializes the array with the values 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. The values are assigned to the elements of the array in order. So after this line of the code, the array myArray is created and contains the values myArray of 0 is equal to 1, myArray of 1 is equal to 2, myArray of 2 is equal to 3, myArray of 3 is equal to 4, myArray of 4 is equal to 5. In C, array indices starts from 0. So myArray of 0 represents the first element. MyArray of 1 represents the second element and so on. The array size is 5 and the indices range from 0 to 4. The next operation is accessing elements. We have already discussed the accessing elements from an array in our previous video. Now let us have a quick look at it once again. We will retrieve the value of an element at a specific index. First we will access the element. MyArray of 2. This will access the third element of the array. In C, array indices starts from 0. So myArray of 2 refers to the third element, that is index of 2. Now we will assign the variable. Int element is equal to myArray of 2. This will assign the value of the third element to the variable element. After this line, the variable element contains the value of myArray of 2. So if we consider the array myArray from the previous example, that is myArray of 0 is equal to 1, myArray of 1 is equal to 2, myArray of 2 is equal to 3. This is the accessed element. MyArray of 3 is equal to 4 and myArray of 4 is equal to 5. After this line of the code, the variable element will have the value of 3. In summary, this line of code retrieves the value of the third element in the array of myArray at index 2 and assigns it to the variable element. The next operation is updating elements, modifying the value of an element at specific index. Updating element. MyArray of 2 refers to the third element of the array. In C, array indices starts from 0. We already know this. So myArray of 2 represents the third element at index 2. Assignment. MyArray of 2 is equal to 10. This assigns the value 10 to the third element of the array. If we consider the array, myArray of 0 will be 1, myArray of 1 will be 2 and myArray of 2 will be 10. This is the updated element. MyArray of 3 is 4 and myArray of 4 is 5. After this line of code, the value of the third element in the array has been updated to the 10. In summary, this line of code modifies the value of the third element in the array at index 2 and sets its value to the 10. The next operation is insertion. Add a new element to the array. This may involve shifting existing element to accommodate the new ones. Inserting a new element at the third position, that is index of 2. For loop. This initiates a loop starting from index 4 and moving towards index 2, iterating over elements that need to be shifted. Shifting elements to make space. MyArray of I equal to MyArray of I minus 1. This shifts each element to the right by one position, starting from the last element and moving towards the third position. This loop effectively makes space for the new element. After the loop, the array may look like this. MyArray of 0 equal to 1, MyArray of 1 equal to 2, MyArray of 2 equal to 2. Original value at the index 1 is now at index 2. MyArray of 3 equal to 3. Original value at the index 2 is now at the index 3. MyArray of 4 equal to 4. Original value at the index 3 is now at the index 4. Inserting the new element. My array of 2 equal to 6. This will insert the new element 6 at the third position, that is index of 2. Effectively completing the insertion, after this line of code, the array will look like this. The provided code inserts a new element 6 at the third position, that is index of 2, of the array myArray by shifting existing elements to make space. The next operation is deletion. Remove an element from the array. This may involve shifting elements to close the gap. Deleting the third element, that is index of 2, by shifting the elements. For loop. This initiates a loop starting from the index 2 and ending at the index 3, iterating over the elements that need to be shifted. My array of I equal to my array of I plus 1. This shifts each element to the left by one position, starting from the third element, that is index of 2, and moving towards the fourth position. This loop effectively removes the third element by overwriting it with the value of the next element. After the loop, the array may look like this. My array of 0 equal to 1, my array of 1 equal to 2, my array of 2 equal to 4. Original value at the index 3 is now at the index 2. My array of 3 equal to 4. Original value at the index 4 is now at the index 3. My array of 4 equal to 5. The value at the last index remains unchanged. This code effectively removes the third element at the index 2 by shifting the subsequent elements to fill the gap. Keep in mind that the last element in the array may remain unchanged after this operation. The next operation is finding the length or size. Determine the number of elements in the array. Int length is equal to size of my array by size of my array of 0. Size of the whole array. Size of my array returns the total size in bytes occupied by the entire array. This includes all elements and any potential padding added by the compiler. Size of a single element. Size of my array of 0 returns the size in bytes of a single element in the array. Since array in C are homogeneous, the size of one element is the same for all elements in the array. Division and assignment. Size of my array by size of my array of 0 divides the total size of the array by the size of the single element. This gives the number of elements in the array. Assignment to the variable. Int length is equal to assigns the result of the division to the variable length. This variable now represents the number of the elements in the array. If my array is an array of integers, and let's say size of int is 4, assuming a 32-bit system, size of my array is equal to 5 into 4 is equal to 20 bytes. Size of my array of 0 is equal to 4 bytes. So the length is equal to 20 by 4 is equal to 5. Therefore, after this line of code, the variable length will have the value 5, indicating the number of the elements in the array. The next operation is iteration. Iterate through all the elements of the array. For loop initialization. This will initialize a for loop that starts with I set to 0 and iterates while I is less than 5. After each iteration, I is incremented by 1. Loop body. Within the loop, this statement prints the value of the current element at index I in the array. The %d is the format specifier for printing integers. Inside the loop, the code performs the following iterations. Iteration 1, I equal to 0, prints my array of 0, which is the first element. Iteration 2, I equal to 1, prints my array of 1, the second element. Iteration 3, I equal to 2, prints my array of 2, the third element. Iteration 4, I equal to 3, prints my array of 3, the fourth element. Iteration 5, I equal to 4, prints my array of the fifth element. Loop termination. The loop continues as long as I is less than 5. After the fifth iteration, the loop terminates. The output of this loop would be the values of the elements in the array, printed with the spaces between them. If my array is in the curly braces 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the output would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each element is printed with a space after it. Next operation is searching. Find the index of a specific value in the array. Initialization. Int search value is equal to 3. This specifies the value to be searched for in the array. Int index is equal to -1. This initializes the variable index to -1, indicating that the search value has not been found initially. For loop initialization. This initializes a for loop that iterates through the elements of the array from index 0 to 4. Conditional check. This will check if the current element at index is equal to the search value, that is 3 in this case. Update the index and break. Index is equal to I. If the search value is found, updates the index variable with the current index I. Break. Exits the loop as soon as the search value is found. Since we are looking for the first occurrence, there is no need to continue searching. After this loop, the variable will contain the index of the first occurrence of the search value in the array, or it will remain -1 if the value is not found. If my array is in the curly braces 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and search value is 3, the loop will find the value at the index 2 and index will be updated. If search value were for example 6 in the index would remain -1, indicating that the value was not found in the array. The next operation is sorting. Arrange the elements of the array in a specific order. Common sorting algorithms include bubble sort, selection sort, and insertion sort. We will see the sorting operation in detail in our upcoming chapters. These operations are crucial for working with arrays in the context of data structures in C, and they form the basis for various algorithms and data manipulation tasks.